A call for an uprising. We welcome you to today's show and ask those of you who have not subscribed to please subscribe to our YouTube channel. As satanic Illuminati agenda and the ushering in of the Antichrist. I don't even know what to say at this point. I thought when I made the video about human beings, grown men living their lives as dogs, that I could not see any more stupidity in race. And it only took, 2 days? And then another story comes out about a man in London who became a goat. I repeat, a man left his life behind in London to become a goat in Switzerland. Ugh, what is going on? I mean, I know they're putting fluoride in the water, but can somebody tell me what is going on with people? This man left his life to become a goat and live in the Swiss Alps. The rat race became too much for this man named Thomas. The 35-year-old spent a year creating prosthetic goat legs. He spent a year building goat legs that would allow him to roam the Alps comfortably on all fours, and an artificial stomach that would enable him to blend in and eat grass. The man went on to say, I suffered quite a lot as a goat because of the slope, and I was constantly falling over. And of course, I had to eat grass. Oh my, look at these pictures. Look at this guy. He's dead serious. He's on all fours in the middle of the Alps, walking around with this helmet on, communicating with goats, trying to live amongst the goats. He said, all the goats didn't seem to like me very much. Sometimes I thought they were really going to try and attack me, and they have partially dangerous horns. You think so, Thomas? You think they might attack you? You're not a goat. You're a human who looks like a mentally disabled person on all fours. The goats are just trying to live their lives. You think they're going to bring you in and accept you? You're a human being, Thomas. You're not a goat. I'm sorry to break your heart. He said, later I realized they were just letting me know there was a hierarchy and I should know my place. Oh, Thomas. Well, Thomas is at least admitting that he is at the bottom of the goat hierarchy. I don't know who's at the top. I guess that would be the Baphomet. The best moment was when one of the goats suddenly decided she was going to be my friend, and she just followed me everywhere. She probably smelt the feces in your pants, because how is this guy going to the bathroom out here living like a goat? She would muzzle me with her nose. Oh, this is getting sick. She would muzzle me with her nose and like to have me close. The goat herd told me at the end that the herd had accepted me as one of their number. It was a great feeling. This is just more sickness. They even want to push this one movement, this whole New World Order one, everybody be one, with goats, with animals. And this is deemed normal. He's dead serious. He's crawling around. I don't know how this guy didn't break his back. Humans aren't supposed to do this. He said, one day I was walking with the dog of a friend and I noticed that the dog just seemed really happy about life without any worries. I thought to myself, it would really be great to be you for a day, to be a dog for a day. Well, Thomas, I've got great news. If you want to be a dog for a day, I know some people that would love to have you. If you want to be a Shih Tzu, I think that's available. Okay, we got Dalmatian, human men dressing as Dalmatians. If you're interested, okay, you can sign up for this as well when you're done living your life as a goat. This guy says, oh my gosh. Thomas goes on to say that the idea of being an elephant had appealed, but then he realized they seem to have the same problems we do. They get sad, they get upset, and they can even suffer from a post-traumatic stress. That was exactly the sort of thing I was trying to get away from. Thomas, it's a good thing you didn't try to be an elephant because they would have stampeded you. If you were crawling around in an elephant costume, they would have whirled over you. Elephants are not friendly animals. If you get close to them and their children, you would have been killed quick. He might have wanted to get killed. It looks like it. Look at this picture. Oh my goodness. Here he is fallen over now. He's got these like hooves on his hands. I mean, Who funded this? Look at him, he's eating grass. He's eating grass, he's falling over, just having a good time, living up in the Alps. I mean, listen, I know people are going to say, let them do as thou wilt, because that's the new whole of the law, because everybody's supporting Aleister Crowley and Satanism. But I mean, when does the mental stupidity in this world stop? The guy created a fake goat stomach. He's kissing and loving on goats. He had a strap-on stomach that he would spit food into. Look at him having a good time out there. I mean, I know people are going to say, leave him alone, let him do what he wants, but come on now. How far is this going to be pushed? I mean, we're talking about the people dressing as dogs having sex with one another dressed as dogs. And then you have a man living in the Swiss Alps dressed up as a goat. He created prosthetic legs. He's crawling around, eating grass, kissing the goats. He's a fake stomach. He's loving on the goats' faces. He's not kidding. Okay, and this isn't even a part of an experiment. He wasn't paid or anything to do this. These people are getting sicker by the day. I'm telling you, it's the chemtrails, it's the fluoride in the water, it's the chemicals in the food, it's the music, it's the television. Look what is going on here. What would have happened 300 years ago if a guy walked into a town pretending to be a goat? I mean, what do you think the town people would have done? He might have get hung on a tree. I don't know. I mean, we're socially accepting of everything, the stupidest things. Now we have people living amongst goats. They want us to all merge as one. They want the sanity to be out the window. It is out the window. This is insane. Look at this guy. Look at him. He's perched up on a rock, looking out like he's a real goat. Is this guy cold? He's in the middle of the snow, walking around. He's falling over. I mean, how is his back not broken, for starters? I just had to point this out. I mean, this was shared with me. I don't know if people just want to hear me rant about this stuff. I mean, I just can't get past the stupidity of the human race. When is somebody going to step in and just go, this is getting out of control? We have transgender dragons. We have men who have fetishes to be babies and, to walk around wearing diapers. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous, the insanity that is going on in this world. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Does anyone else out there find this ridiculous? Is anyone else alarmed at what is going on around us, where the mental capacity of these people are? I don't know if they're demonically possessed, or I would assume that this guy has just had way too much fluoride. Okay, he's just had way too many things go on in his life. I don't know. I don't know how to even explain something like this. Okay? I don't even know how to explain it. I don't think it's explainable. The guy was depressed and he wanted to live his life as a goat. Have you ever looked out your window, been depressed, and said you wanted to go live as a tree and gone outside and stood next to the trees for 4 or 5 days? I mean, when does it end? I don't think it's going to end. I think every day it's just going to get worse. There's going to be another ridiculous story out there. I mean, it's laughable. It is. I mean, it's absolutely laughable. I think what's most laughable about it is that you would think this would be like, if this was a skit on a TV show, right? Some kind of show, you might giggle at it and say, all right, I mean, that's kind of dumb, but whatever. This guy's dead serious. Dead serious. There's no joking involved here. Okay? This guy is totally out of his mind, but we have to be socially accepting, everyone. We have to be socially accepting of the insanity. I'm not trying to hurt this guy's feelings or anything. I'm saying this man might need mental help. He might be demonically possessed. Something's wrong. Someone give the man a Bible if he needs to find fulfillment. If he's looking for fulfillment and living with goats, somebody give the man a Bible. You'll find fulfillment of your soul in there. I don't think you're going to find it rolling around, in goat's feces up in the French Alps, rolling around on all fours, eating grass. This world is just getting more insane by the second. Yet remember, folks, Christianity is crazy. We're out of our minds. But we need to socially accept insanity like this. Welcome to the end times, folks, because this is what it looks like. Human dogs, men wearing leashes, walking around society, pooping in grass, men building goat legs for over a year of his time, prosthetic goat legs, making them so he could live amongst goats for no reason other than the fact that he was bored, he couldn't figure out what to do, and this was the solution. Get these people Bibles, please. I thank you for listening to today's show. Please, God help all of us. Please help us. God bless all of you. Thank you for listening. May peace be with you and your families.